Now, here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Great Britain. Good morning to the world. Or whatever time of day you're listening or watching the Chris Moyles Show on Radio X. Welcome to the first 25 minutes of the Chris Moyles Show, which is live on Global Player. The official... Is it the official Radio X app now?
Yes, it is.
Right, okay.
Global Player, the official Radio X app.
Global Player. We're owned by Global, and lots of other radio stations are owned by Global, so they put all the radio stations in one handy app.
Very
together
handy.
with podcasts and playlists and the weather.
Yes, it's in there.
So if you want to know what the weather is, rather than looking out the window, you can go to your phone, open up Global Player, scroll to the weather bit, and then go, oh.
No, it's got future weather as well.
Future weather?
Yeah.
Is it more reliable than Dominic Byrne?
Yeah.
Well, we'll come to that in a second. So tune in now and watch us live. Open up Global Player, and you should, on the homepage, just scroll up a little bit, and it should be there.
It is.
Is it there now? Look at that. Or you can watch the replay on Global Player or on YouTube. But we're not allowed to
say YouTube.
We're not allowed to say YouTube because Ashley hasn't bought it yet. But it's only a matter of time now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dominic Byrne, he's not here again. He's sick again. He had stomach cramps. He had stomach cramps last night.
And some bad fish.
To be fair, well, I was going to say, to be fair, he's never sick.
No.
But actually, I would say he probably takes more sickies than anybody else on the show. You take more days off.
Judging by the text.
Captain has more Thursdays and Fridays off.
Yeah.
For
I just
stag
have
do's.
more general holidays.
And I would say Dominic takes the most sickies.
Yeah, the texts do say that.
Even though he doesn't take a... What?
Even though he's like,
was that you?
sick note off again. That's what he's like.
Yeah, he's not very well. He had some bad salmon. That's what we think it happened to him on Monday, and therefore he didn't make Tuesday's show because he was feeling poorly. And now he's thrown in the stomach cramps.
Now, his stomach cramps a polite way of saying sat on the pot.
I don't know. But if that was me, I'd be like, I am through the eye of a needle. I can't get off the toilet. I'd give it all.
Yeah. He hasn't once mentioned toilet.
No.
In his messages to me.
It's not Bradford and Bingley. It's not Richard and Judy. It's just...
He has said up from the top, yes, but nothing downstairs.
But think of the weight loss. Hey, Dom. Yeah, I haven't heard from him at all. He doesn't text me when he's sick. He stayed. Which is fine, because I don't need that, oh, I'm not well thing. Has anybody ever phoned their boss and gone, yeah, just let you know I'm not coming in today, I feel awful. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. You don't sound awful. Well, my voice is fine, but yeah, I feel awful. Thanks.
A sick voice.
Oh my God. Because Dominic's movies always, I don't think I'm all right at the moment, but I'll let you know later. He always does that with you, doesn't he? I'll let you know later if I'm going to make it in. And then you'll get the text later. I'm just, it's taken a turn since the last time I messaged you. I'm not going to make it in.
Here we go. Here's the text.
What?
Sick note Burn. He's blagging it and he's golfing.
I wish he was. Honestly, I'd love it if I found out he'd actually got away for a couple of days golfing. He's out with Stephen Myron. Shh. No one will ever know. They'll know. They'll never know. So, yes, there's no Dominic Byrne today, so I don't know who we've got. I don't know who's reading the news. Is it Mr. Wendell?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He's Dan Wendell.
Dan Wendell.
What?
Dan Wendell.
He's Dan Wendell. I'm saying Wendell, it's just my accent. He's Dan Wendell, yeah. So there you go. Dan will be in doing the news. He did a good job yesterday, which is, and I'm surprised. Only because I'd never even heard of him. I didn't even know he existed. He's probably worked here for longer than I have.
Do you know, I've not had many run-ins with Dan.
No.
Nice guy.
Is that Global's newsroom?
Yeah.
It's huge. It's like a warehouse. And there's loads of newsreaders in there just milling around, waiting for things to happen in the world so they can get excited about news.
And all very busy at the minute because there's a lot of news.
There's a lot of news that we can't talk about.
No.
Can't talk about it. Can't talk about politics.
No. Banned.
you have to be impartial and fair. Is that right? Something like that. And the idea is, even though there's a general election coming up, I can't say anything about anything. And if I were to say something about something, I can't lead you in any way, shape or form to have any kind of opinion. And I also, if I'm going to talk about this party here or someone from that party, I have to then balance it out like a big, massive seesaw.
Yeah.
And then talk about... So if I was to make a joke about an MP, I'd have to make a joke about other people.
It's really complicated.
It's too much of a head mess up. So, therefore, we just try and stay away from it.
Yeah, get fined, go to jail, stuff. Oh, speaking of jail...
Did you go to jail?
I don't know, maybe. But, you know, Dom's sweepstake?
Yeah.
Now, because Dom's ran an illegal sweepstake, someone messaged in.
Yeah, so Dominic started running a presenters sweepstake. So for the presenters in the building on Radio X and Heart, Capital, LBC, all of that. He did it in absolute Dominic Byrne style, where he just had the teams and then came up with a list of names and people in the building, then worked out what it would be, and then picked the teams and assigned them to people. Which is not exactly the way that he meant to do it.
No.
And then he emailed everyone saying, hello, you've got Germany and you owe me £5. You're in the sweepstake. Anyway, we saw an article yesterday on Joe, I think it was, that basically says you can go to jail because it's technically, depending on how you do it, it's an illegal lottery. So Dom could spend, it was £5,000 or 51 weeks in jail.
Yeah.
That's the maximum sentence. 51 weeks in jail.
Yes.
That would be very harsh.
Just round it up to the year.
Or round it down to 50.
You know, someone texted in...
Maybe that's out for Christmas.
Maybe. You know, someone texted in saying, you know, you should get on.
Oh, Judge Rinder.
Judge Rinder.
Yeah, and you forgot. Luckily, so you didn't contact him.
Guess who?
No, you haven't.
He's coming on next week.
Next week?
On Wednesday.
That's a week away.
Well, yeah.
He's not coming in for Dom's sweepstake, though, is he?
He's coming in.
Because what? What's he
plugging?
What's he hawking about now? What's he selling his soul for now? I'm Judge Rinder.
Maybe his show with Rylan? I can't remember.
Well, sounds fascinating. Well, I look forward to next Wednesday's show. As far as today goes, Ian Wright is coming in. Ian Wright. Ian Wright. Ian Wright. So we're going to talk to Ian Wright about, the Euros, obviously. He's heading out this week to the Euros. And then, obviously, as well, I don't know if you've seen the commercial on telly. You might have seen it during Soccer Aid. I did. Where he's promoting healthy eating, I think. Is it with M&S?
Yes.
Yeah. And there's two Ian Wrights in it.
It's not Marks and Spencer anymore, it's M&S.
Really?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
No. I think Marks and Spencer started in Leeds.
Did? Isn't it still there, the little market one?
I don't know. But they've still got an M&S on Briggate.
Have they?
Which is pedestrianised these days for those people who haven't been to Leeds for a long time. Do you know, it's so weird. If you look back, excuse me, depending on where you live, have a little search one day. I mean, obviously save this for really when you're bored. When you've stopped watching paint dry, save it. But if you've got any pedestrianised areas where you live, go back and try and find photos of when it wasn't pedestrianised. And it might be absolutely fine, but it might also be chaos. For example, Leicester Square here, outside of my window, which is a huge tourist attraction, Leicester Square. I don't know why. It's got a Lego World, Lego M&M World.
A McDonald's?
A McDonald's and a Burger King. An All Bar One and a Wetherspoons. I mean, that's pretty much... And then obviously those shops that sell the weird sweets that no one ever buys, and these shops pop up everywhere. What's going on there? And you've got a ticket booth and you've got the little bit in the square. So it's Leicester Square. It's very famous, Leicester Square. It's pedestrianised. Apart from in the morning when every one of those places I just mentioned need their deliveries. And so it's absolute carnage and chaos out there because these massive juggernauts are coming in, delivering Lego and M&Ms and booze. However, there was a time when Leicester Square wasn't pedestrianised and there were cars driving around Leicester Square all the time and it was bedlam.
It is carnage.
It was bedlam. There used to be a restaurant there that was called like the Big Egg or something.
Wasn't that a hospital?
No, this was hospital. I think this was hospital, yeah. This building we're in. I think there's a load of bodies underneath us. Have you ever looked into this building?
No.
Yeah, I think there's bodies.
Is there?
I think so. I think there's bodies. I don't mean like Boddingtons. It's not like it used to be a brewery. There's a load of bodies in there. What? That's an old story. Anyway, so yeah. And Briggett in Leeds used to be, which is where all the, it's one of the main thoroughfares of shopping. All pedestrianised, lovely. You mooch around, go to Harvey Nicks, pop to White Locks for a pint, one of the oldest pubs. I think we've got 2 or 3 pubs in Leeds that claim to be the oldest pub in Leeds. And but back in the day, when I worked at Topshop there, like the cars were flying up and down like no one's business. Late night shopping on a Thursday, because that's the only time they did late night shopping, was on a Thursday.
In Cumbria, you used to have half day on Wednesday. You close the shops up.
Half day?
Yeah, half day on Wednesday. All the shops would shut at midday.
What, in Whitehaven?
Yeah.
What would people do? There's nothing to do.
Life. Yeah, go.
What do you mean live their life? They live in Whitehaven.
Yeah.
Oh, they exist.
Go to the pub. Pubs would stay open.
Obviously.
Go to the nice harbour before it was brown. Yeah.
Pubs used to close on a Sunday after lunch and then reopen again in the evening, I think.
What? I'd like a little break.
I'm pretty sure. Someone text me and tell me if this is true. I remember when I was at school, when I was at high school, there was a pub at the end right at the end of the road where the school was. And I'm pretty sure the pubs would open at like midday on a Sunday, close at 2, and reopen again. Stupid licensing laws. I still find it amazing that in this 24-hour world we live in, it is 24 hours as long as you get your drink in before 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Because you can't lock in.
Man, but this 24-hour thing, do you remember they brought it in years ago? Oh, 24-hour drinking. Ooh, 24-hour drinking. No. Where's 24-hour drinking? Can't even get a drink in a hotel sometimes.
I know.
Oh, close the bar now, I'm afraid. I've got gigs this weekend, and every time we go away gigging, Gavin and I are always like, what time's the bar close? The bar closes as long as you're residents, whatever time you want to drink, you have a drink. No. What time's the bar close? No one has said, no. Will you be here? No, I won't be here. My shift finishes at 7. Who will be here? Will there be a barman on? Well, yeah, there'll be a barman on. Well, if there's no barman on, there'll be the night porter. Let me stop you right there. No offence, but we're very experienced in this, being functioning alcoholics. The night porter is he the type of person that the last thing he wants to do is serve some people behind the bar? Because if that's what we're talking about, the bar is closed. Yeah. No, the bar is open until now. We did this in Cardiff.
Where are you at this weekend?
I'm doing the Blackthorn Festival, the Proud to Be Festival, and then Leicester Races.
Yes.
Leicester Racecourse.
Ladies' Day.
Ladies' Day.
So you didn't
I'm going to put a nice dress on.
Good. Nice.
We did in Cardiff. We're doing a gig in Cardiff, not the one just gone, but last year or whatever. And we're leaving to go to the gig. Hi, what time's the bar close? The bar will be open. What time? Will you be looking for a drink? Well, we've got a gig to do, so we'll be back about 11:30, something like that. Yep, no problem. If you're a resident, the bar will be open. Can we just double check this? Because we are experienced, we're functioning alcoholics, and we've had this experience before with a night porter. No, the bar will be open. Absolutely, the bar will be open. So it won't be a night porter. There's someone actually behind the bar serving drinks. Other people might be sat in having a drink in the bar. Yeah. Yes, if you want to drink, so yeah, absolutely. If you're a hotel resident, we go off, we do the gig, we come back, bar's closed, private party. Private party. Can you believe this business? What's that all about? Anyway, 1 second. 6:45, you're listening to Radio X. That's Radio X. Write it down so you don't forget the name of this great radio station. It's Radio X. RADIOX. And it's Wednesday, it's June the 12th today. Hope you're going to have a great day. In fact, I hope you're going to have a party today. I haven't checked the swearing on that.
Oh. Is she swearing?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared.
No, play it from the system.
I wasn't prepared. What, Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus? I don't think we have it in the Radio X system. No, I wasn't prepared. I didn't realise. I'm going to do that again.
Oh, yeah.
6:45, you're listening to Radio X. That's Radio X. Write it down so you don't forget the name of this radio station. It's Radio X. it's a bit of a chilly start this morning. It's your Wednesday. Hopefully, temperatures better than they were the last couple of days. Strange day yesterday with sunshine and rain and wind and all that business. But it's June, for goodness sake. What's going on? Oh, I blame the climate change. Anyway, let's get the temperature hotting up now with Spandau Ballet. Shabba. It's not true, but now you're leaving. Or gold.
How many hearts must you break? Well, how many cars must I make? And now you're leaving.
In this world, all that I choose has come unbearable. Go on, Tony. Go on, Tony Hadley.
Ooh, it's killing me so much.
Go on, Tony.
Only when you leave, I need to love you. Woo! And when the action has all gone.
There you go. Hey, Tony Hadley. Boom. Boom, shakalak.
Got two versions of Party in the USA in the system.
One with swearing, one without. Now, here's the thing. Was Party in the USA written by Jessie J?
Yes. Yes, it was.
I got it out. Where's Jessie J now?
Oh, she won like Chinese X Factor. She just had a baby.
With?
A man. I don't know.
She had a baby with a man.
I don't know.
How old-fashioned.
Just
Was she with like a famous actor or something? I really like Jessie J.
Oh, she's got a great voice.
Incredible voice. My mate knows her from back in the day when she wasn't Jessie J.
Jessica.
That's right, yeah. That's the point I was making.
Yeah.
Now, I like Jessie J. And then all of a sudden she kind of like disappeared for a bit. And then, yeah, she went and won this weird TV show. But it was like, well, hold on, you're famous already.
Not in China, though.
Yeah, but like, how could you enter a talent competition and go, so, do you want to get into the industry? Yeah, I do, yeah. Oh, what are you doing to get into the industry? Well, I've signed a record deal. I've released a couple of albums. I've written some of the biggest hits of the last few years for some of the biggest artists on the planet, like Miley Cyrus.
Oh, she was with Channing.
Still trying to get there. What?
She was with Channing Tatum.
Yeah, she was.
Who did Magic Mike. Not did it, like started Magic Mike.
She was with Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I can't see those two together. She's too wee and slight, and he's too muscular.
She's great.
I don't know how it works. It's like Dominic and Lucy. Dom's like 6'9", Lucy's like 4'3". Don't know how that works. And she's an old one.
She's not. You can't say that.
Dominic said it.
Dom said it.
Dominic said it. Dominic said his missus is an old one.
You can't repeat it.
She's an old one. She's an old bird. That's what she is. Anyway, where were we? What we were talking about? I'm all over the place today because Dom's not here. Oh, yeah, Ian Wright's coming on the show later. So Ian Wright will be in the studio, which I'm very excited about. Jessie J is playing the Isle of Wight Festival next week. I can just about read that without my glasses. Oh, that's good. Well, send her my love. I'm a big fan. I think she's great, Jessie J. And also easy on the eye. Yes. I'm going to Camper Calling in August. Jessie J will be performing there. Can't wait. Well, clearly she's back and she's got a mortgage to pay. She's back on the circuit again.
What a kid.
Chris, you are right. I lived in Carlisle in the 80s, and on a Sunday, the pubs closed around 2 p.m. We then crossed the border to Gretna, where the licensing laws were different, and continued drinking. Bravo. Bravo to you. Chris, I remember most of the shops where I live closing for a half day on a Wednesday, and the pubs used to close Sunday afternoon in the late 80s, early 90s. Tell Baldy to get his behind out of bed and get to work. Says John, who's fishing for big carp currently. And thank God he spelled that right. Because you don't want to somebody fishing for that. Yeah, pubs used to shut at 2 p.m. and reopen at 5, then close at 10:30. Loving the show, Chris in North Devon. Why do we still close the pubs early on a Sunday night? Is that because people have got work on a Monday? How pathetic. How mad when you think about it?
Well, actually, do you know
what time do you close? 11. What time do you close? 11. What time do you close? 12. It's Saturday. Oh, lovely. What time do you close tomorrow? 10:30. 10:30? Why? That's Sunday, innit? Right, and? Well, Sunday, God's day. God's day? Well, people have got work tomorrow. But people have work on a Thursday. You're up until 11 on a Wednesday. Doesn't make any sense. Well, it's Sunday though, isn't it? Yes, I know it's Sunday. What difference does it make? What if Monday's my day off? Mr. Jam doesn't work Mondays.
No, he doesn't.
On Capital Dance. What if he wants to go to his local pub on a Sunday night and get absolutely mashed up?
He can't.
Chuck the beers down him.
He'll have to go to a casino.
Well, yeah, he's got to start half an hour early.
Does he?
Because the pub's close at 10:30.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. My favourite bar in Leeds that I used to go to all the time closes at like 4 a.m. We got the pub across the road, 10:30. 10:30 it closes, 10:30. It's God's day, Jesus' day. Sunday, people have got to work. Don't understand it.
It changed in 1988.
What?
The pub law, someone said.
Oh. Which one, though?
Pubs used to shut every day, 3 till 5. It changed in 1988.
Wow. 3 till 5. It's mad, isn't it? When you think about it.
I didn't know as well. Like Anna, who works with me in Chelsea, she's from Scotland, and she said that when she goes home...
Can you understand what she says?
Barely.
Because you're like...
I've learned to learn it. No, actually, I can understand every single one. Yeah.
Is that what she talks like?
Oh. They can't...
Tell us what she talks like.
Hello.
No. Do her voice.
I can't do Scottish accent. I can't do
You can.
it. Oh, no. I can't do it. Sorry, Scotland. They can't buy alcohol after a certain amount of time in the shop. But
what do you mean?
Here,
Yeah.
we can go to newsagents and buy a can of lager.
Right.
But after maybe like 10 o'clock, I think it is, they can't buy alcohol in the shops. They pull the shutters down.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Do they do that here?
I don't think they do that here.
Are you sure?
I can still go to my local and buy...
Well, buy a bottle of vodka at midnight?
Yeah.
Can you, though, legally, or are they just doing that? I don't know.
Well...
It's not often I'm out at midnight traipsing around the off-licences looking for booze. As much as I love a drink, you won't really catch me roaming the streets of London.
I don't recommend
got any kiwi and lime old boot cider? Get out of here, it's midnight, you loon. I only wanted 2 bottles. Yeah, there's none of that going on.
Yeah, you can't buy booze after 10 p.m. in Scotland. Thanks, Mairead. It's 10 p.m.
We did a show from LA years ago, and we finished at like whatever the time difference would have been, 2 in the morning or something. And then we stopped off at a 7-Eleven because we're gonna go. We're all wide awake and hyper. We're gonna go back to the hotel and just have a drink. So we just went into the 7-Eleven, and all the shutters were down. And we're like, "Hey, are we all right to buy some beers and stuff?" They looked at us like we were insane. No, you can't buy beers at the time of night. I'm like, what? Really? Just want to go back to the hotel and have a drink. And then we went back to the hotel because we didn't buy any beers. All right, can we get a drink at the bar? At 2 a.m.? Yeah, 2 a.m., yeah. Although my best drinking story in LA, I don't have many, but we were out on a Sunday evening, having a few drinks, obviously get them in before 10:30.
Yes.
And we're in a private members club that my friends are members of. So am I, but I'm putting it on them because I'm trying to be man of the people.
Yeah.
Nicaragua. And so there was me and a guy called Damien and his missus, and my friend was there, and we were having a few drinks, and we're on the bottles, right? Now, 2 bottles I need because that's a pint. They don't do it on draft. So if I'm going to have this drink, I'm going to have 2 bottles, which is a pint. And if he's going to join me, then that's 4 bottles.
Yeah.
Okay? So we were having a drink, and then the waiter comes up and goes, I'm going to take your last orders because we're going to close. Oh, last orders, right. Do you want 2? He goes, yeah. Yeah, I'll have 2. Yeah, I'll have 2. Yeah, we've got time. And he goes, 2 bottles? So I'm like, no, so 2, so 4 bottles each. And he went, 8 bottles? Yeah. For you 2? And I'm like, yeah. Seriously? And I'm like, it's all right, dude. I'm a grown up. I can handle it.
What I'm doing.
Don't worry, I've not got school in the morning. You don't need to tell me, ma'am.
And you got off the floor.
And he scoffed at us. LA's not a big drinking town. It's not like it's not like New York. Sorry, Nick Ferrari's just waving at me. He must be hungry.
Stop it.
He must want me to come and feed him.
No, he's not.
No, he likes me to feed him.
Because you fed him an ITV one. Yeah.
What's on the menu today, Moyles? Aeroplane coming in. Beans on toast. Yeah. 8 bottles of beer we ordered, the last orders, and the guy almost had a heart attack.
That's quite a lot, though.
It's not.
It is?
It's not. It's 4 each. It's 2 pints.
It's still quite a bit.
It's 2 pints.
Well, it's a bit more than 2 pints.
No, it's 2 pints, and it's below to drinking up time.
Yeah.
You're just a lightweight, you are.
No, I am.
Plus, I used to be 18 stone and borderline alcoholic, so really, it wasn't a problem for me. Anyway, keep listening to the show. We're switching the cameras off now, so thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Ian Wright on the show later, and the radio show continues till 10.
Chris Miles Radio.